We are down in Barrio Viejo, which is one of Tucson's oldest neighborhoods. This neighborhood is the largest existing barrio in the United States, even though 2/3 of it was taken down in '69. So this neighborhood was very, very important to the growth and sort of the history of Tucson, and we are sort of a landmark within that district. My name is Herb Stratford, and I guess you would say that I am the project director for the Teatro Carmen restoration. We are standing in the auditorium of the Teatro Carmen, which is a 1915, actually it's an 1860s building, but we're standing in the 1915 iteration of that building. Carmen Soto Vasquez, her husband gifted her this property and said to her, you can make a theater here, which in 1915 for a Hispanic woman to start a business is pretty amazing. And so she had some serious gumption to do that. And if you think about Tucson in 1915, there was maybe 15,000 people in town and at least half of them were Spanish speaking. So this was the hub of that community. When the theater was active from about 1915 to 1921, what mostly took place was Spanish language theatrical productions, but also touring operas. And then towards the end, they started having more vaudeville shows, silent films, Charlie Chaplin films, just a lot of wrestling, boxing. What's so iconic about this project is that it has Hispanic heritage, African American heritage, and Chinese heritage all within the same block. And so that sort of makes this project really special because it's all of those things mixing together and really emblematic of how the barrio in Tucson really was an incredible melting pot of different cultures. There are some really key features that we're going to be celebrating. The pressed metal ceiling above us, the proscenium, which is the opening around the stage, and then of course, the walls. The walls could talk, 1860s adobe walls. So the fact that it's still here and we're now on track to get it reopened as it was originally sort of used for is remarkable. The Teatro Carmen project is sort of a campus of sorts. So we have the theater space, which is going to be a flexible theater space with non-fixed seating for about 300 people. Then there next door in the Elks edition will be all the new restrooms and dressing rooms and green rooms for the artists, along with a bar and restaurant and a 7,000 square foot patio. I also am a big believer in showing progress along the way, which is why we got the grants for the facade. So we did the facade. Now people can see what we're doing and the level of sophistication that we're going for. When this building gets done, it's going to be the home to a lot of things. I think I can see this building being busy 365 days a year, but that is one of the greatest challenges is we have a building that has really not had a lot of, I don't want to say maintenance, but it has not been brought into the 20th century. And so it's a very expensive process to come in and work with adobe and A-mountain brick from A-mountain quarries and a roof that's 110 years old. But the encouraging thing is that everybody can't wait to get in here, from musicians to the jazz festival to everybody wants to be in this building. This size building doesn't exist anywhere else downtown. So for the community to have this as a resource is really critical. And then nothing really speaks to the history of Tucson like this space. This is Tucson's oldest performing arts venue.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thank you for watching this Arizona Illustrated story here on YouTube. And if you like that one, well, here's another story we think you'll like.